Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Redneck Light. Tonight we're going to be doing what I hope is a quick video. We're going to smoke out the taillights with some smoked taillight covers. Now if you've watched my previous video, I got a kit that didn't really work out because I would have had to have taken off the lettering and all that stuff in order to make it fit, and it came with this roll of tape and it was a big pain. Well, I found another kit, and while it still has that seam down the middle, it's designed in such a way where I don't have to screw around with the letters. The tape is pre-applied, so I think all I got to do is just kind of clean the lights, stick them on, and that's it. So we'll see how it goes. If I like it, great. If not, no harm done. I haven't taken off the letters or anything, and I can search for another kit or just leave kits off because I'm still not sure I'm sold on the smoked taillights thing. Also, I got a new license plate. I've got the new Texas embossed black on gold, so I'll be swapping that plate out as well. Just a few more little cosmetic mods to make the Charger pretty cool. So let's get started. I got these custom plates a long while ago, but they've come up for renewal, so we replaced them with embossed black and gold. I should clean behind there, but I'm not going to. I gotta say, I'm a fan of custom plates, but they're way too expensive for what they are. This is one of those things where financially speaking, it's a very bad purchase, but at the same time, it just makes the car look so cool. All right, now on to the main event. So this is one of those things where it's all about the prep work. And the thing is, this is not a lot of prep work. Basically, I'm just gonna take some glass cleaner. This is just an ammonia-free glass cleaner, an Armor All, so it just makes sense to clean the contact surfaces. We'll kind of go around the edges where the contact's gonna be, and then just a good little wipe.
Future Alex here. One thing I'm noticing as I'm editing this video is just how bad the swirls and scratches are on especially the taillights and some of the paint on the car. This is because I get automatic car washes. And it's pretty well known that if you want to keep your paint looking really good, like showroom quality, you can't get automatic car washes because of the rollers and things that scratch up your paint. That said, I'm extremely lazy, and honestly, I don't have time to be washing my car every weekend. And outside of this high detail 4K video close-up, you can't tell in person. By the time the paint is damaged enough for me to really care about it, either the car's going to be sold anyway, or I'll have enough money to properly restore it and repaint it. So just to address possible comments, yes, I'm aware that automatic car washes are bad. No, I don't really notice when I'm in person and not zoomed in on the car. But if you want to prevent those swirl scratches like I have on my car, don't get automatic car washes.
Like I said, this kit, but unlike the kit I got before, this has the the adhesive tape pre-applied to the back of this, so I don't have to worry about it. And they're a little more generous with the adhesive tape, honestly. Give it a quick little test fit to just kind of see. But yeah, that fits real good. And then this side. So here's the key on this kit that makes it stand out a little bit better from the other kit I got. This one will adhere to the car without me having to take the Dodge lettering off. I'll just have to be real careful when I apply this, because basically I can center it on that button and then get it placed, and then I'll make sure I have no gap between this and the one I have to put over there. That might get tricky. So I think what I'll do is I'll put that side on first, since I can center it on that button, and this one I'll just butt up against that side. And it's always good because once you take this adhesive off and you start touching the car, it doesn't want to come back off. I always like to say make a plan of what you're going to do before you do it. I'm going to line my face up with the button, get it on straight as possible. Try to get that to lay down straight. Make sure I pay attention to all the lines around it. I'm going to really gently push it on to see, if I mess up, I can pull it back off and push it back down. Once I kind of have it in the place I want it, I come over here, make sure that that's lined up, then I can kind of push down on the adhesive. Tip on this stupid gummy stuff, get you a utility blade. I'm going to try to do this without cutting myself. And then you can kind of get underneath there to get between the peel and the adhesive and get a piece that'll come up. But it is ridiculous trying to get just a piece to peel up on. I don't know how camera friendly this is going to be, but I'm lining up with my face on the button. I'm looking at the sides and the edges to make sure everything is lined up in place. I haven't pushed down yet, making sure gaps look correct. I think I'm happy with all that. So I'll go ahead and push it in place. Panel 1 complete. My little box cutter here, I'm going to start by getting the blade in between the adhesive and the peel. Yeah, see, I was able to get it a lot easier that time. Just remember, always cut away from yourself. There we go. Now this one, we're going to put this side on like that. No gaps. No, that's not too bad. I don't really notice the gap, to be honest with you, now that I'm really looking at it. Let me go ahead and get the sides on. I'm so glad I don't have to manually apply adhesive. Pretty forgiving gap-wise. All right, there she is, smoked out. Looks pretty good. Here, I'm gonna hit the brake light. Pretty good. It's a subtle effect. And when it's light outside, it's pretty dark. I'm pretty pleased with how that turned out. And it was dead easy. This took me like 5 minutes. If you spend a little bit more on your kit, it makes it that much easier to install. And there you have it, dead easy install. Smoke your tail lights in 5 minutes with this kit. Real happy with how it turned out. Honestly, I don't notice the gap here. I don't know why I was so worried about it before. But yeah, I was able to put this on without having to worry about trying to take these letters off or anything or applying adhesive. If you're gonna get a kit and you're not gonna go full vinyl wrap or whatever, this is the kit to get. So hope you enjoyed the video. Find a link to the kit in the description of the video, all the tools and things I used. Give me a like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.